One of the fantastic things about pencil spaces is that in any one space you can have as many boards as you like, which I love because I like to organize and categorize things and keep topics separate from each other, so that whenever a student comes back to revise something, let's say they've got their mock in 3 months' time, they need to revise something they did 3 months ago with me, they can come and see all the different boards. So here's a board there. Now, if I want to create a new board, because we're starting a new topic, I've just clicked new up there, and here we go. Here's a new board, blank, fresh, ready to do some work with. To make it easier for the student, I would just click on the name of the board and I would rename it. So here you go, capacitors. So they know now that this is the capacitors board. So if they need to revise capacitors in any way or look back at something they can remember we did, they can just go up to the boards and say, right, here we go, this is where it's going to be. They don't need to go looking around some infinite whiteboard trying to find the small section of it where we happen to talk about capacitors. I would then click the 3 little dots and I'd change the background, because although the default is lovely, I don't like those little dots, and I don't particularly like a white blank screen. My go-to generally is yellow, and I might set this as a default for all new boards in this space, so whenever I create a new board, I don't have to keep doing this. If I click set as default for all new boards in this space, confirm, 2 things happen. 1, I've now got those dots have disappeared and I've got a yellow screen instead of a white screen. And if I go and create a new board, bosh, there it is on the left down here, a fresh new board with the default settings that I've got there. And actually, me being me, I would use different colors. I don't know if this helps, I just like it. For paper 1 topics, I'll use a yellow background. For paper 2 topics, I'll use a purple background. It just makes it a little bit easier to filter through the boards that we've got and decide, no, it's not that one, it's not that one. I know it's a purple one because it's paper 2, so I'm going to go through all the yellow ones without having to read the name of the board. There it is. It's just one extra dimension that Pencil Spaces offers that allows it just that little bit easier. And it's those small details that I really like.